That load took a long time. I was worried that the game froze. What up, mates? It's Omega Dragon. And welcome back for some more Rabbids Sparks of Hope. This is part 20 of the series, which means that hopefully this is at least half of the series so far. 50% done with the game, so it's very possible. Last time we were here, we did B's thing. We went inside the tree and saw that it was as saddening as it was outside the tree, losing its beauty in flowers, which you will see that in this part we are going to have to worry about fixing that beauty. I'm going to get the new team back, but Luigi's going to be the main leader. So in actuality, Luigi's going to be the leader. I'm going to replace Rabbid Mario, and then I'm going to have Luigi swap, because I want Luigi to be in charge, since I don't remember what he looks like when he gets the Dark Mess Crystal. And for Sparks, I'm going to actually have Bowser use Screech, because Screech, can I upgrade Screech? I can. That's interesting. And this is the maximum level of the Sparks as well. So now Bowser's crit chance is 50%. That is very interesting. So what we have is, we did actually get Vampestra from the third planet. And it does a lot of damage for the Vamp attack. And I'm going to upgrade Vampestra to the maximum level, which does 170 damage, or 160% damage. Oh, and he helps with the crits too. Oh wait, is that a... Yeah, that's just a background thing. I didn't know that, honestly. Oh. Interesting. That's when you... Well, yeah. All super effect damage is reduced by 30%. I'm going to also give this guy an upgrade as well. How many starbits do I have now? I'm going to check by going to one of these guys for an upgrade, which is Aqua Quake. I have enough. Aqua Quake is a perfect spark for the ones that are weak against fire. And I'm giving Bowser the Vampestra instead of giving Bowser the Screech because of the crit buddy. I love that. So now we are going to do what we are meant to do in this video, which is purify this land even further. But we are also going to do a few side quests. Free gift shopping! Whoa, wait a minute. This is new. Super Mushroom Chest. Restores 70% of your health points on the go. Wow. So we got new items. Power Block. So the new items are the Super Mushroom Chest and the Remove All Negative Effects. Well, sorry, it's called the Cleansing Elixir. My bad. So that's 90 coins each. Cleanses you of all negative effects, leaving you feeling clean and fresh. I don't think I would need that anytime soon. but this is insane. Which we can buy up to how many? 10. I'm gonna buy 5 though. Got 1 of these and 3 of these. I'm actually going to buy 2 of these. And I'm going to buy... I'm gonna buy 4 of these. So we got 5 of each. And then the power block I'm going to buy none of because we don't have enough coins. Sadly! Seems like there's gonna be a lot of side quests to deal with here. And I'm still going to give Bowser the vintage Bowzooka because it looks amazing. Free gift wrapping, it said. Oh, this is a new Goomba. No, it's not. It's pot-headed. Never mind. I thought it was a new Goomba for a moment, but it's armored. So we got to see that guy again. Oh, this is what we're supposed to do for a main quest. My love, my jewel. Oh yeah, because we had to do something about the stations. We got to another checkpoint. We're going to do a couple of side quests as well, but that is if I can find any. What is this? Oh, Oozer Hunt. I've got a ton of guarding to get to, but I'm blocked. But thanks to all the oozers around, can you defeat 3 oozers? There, just because they don't care about the landscaping arts, it doesn't mean we have to suffer. We have to hunt down 3 oozers. Okay, I just wanted to know. So that's just because of the ill effects of the dark mess. I'm gonna defeat these oozers. We did see the oozers last time, I just don't remember what they do. Dude, this is an epic theme too. Defeat depleters. This theme is epic. And this is a barrel of some sort. It's Shock Barrel. Luigi has 950 health. I'm not gonna bother with healing the team. How much does it cost though to heal him? 195. I'm not gonna bother though because of the wait. Oh. Because of the experience gains. But what about the depleters? I know what to do. What are they weak against? Shock. Well, I wasn't prepared. Yeah, I was. I'm pretty sure this is gonna end up in Luigi being hit. But here, I'm going to go in this pipe. What are they resistant against again? It must have been resistant against Gust or something. I love this theme, I admit. It's really cool. Not able to dash, but I am able to do this. Battery's low. About time it was going to run low. I was waiting until it tells me if it was running low or not. That time I actually heard the thing. Because I don't want Rosalina to suffer the consequences of the explosion. I'm going to let her go in this pipe and go over here. Does it resist Gust? No, it resists Splash. I guess it makes sense if you put it that way. Gust attack. And then I'm going to attack this guy. That didn't do it. Okay. Fine. Put that line and I'll just do this. Oh wow. That goes far. I think we've won.
Hey buddy, you guys still have your 3DS?
They are called 3DSs. We still have them, but they don't work.
Oh, so you wouldn't need the charger cord for it?
No.
Okay.
I have one in my room anyways. Got a power block. That was for one of the quests. And that wasn't in high speed. That was really cool. I love that theme. I found another theme I love. In full gloom. Why not? I'm gonna see what this is. This is not all about side quests. I'm just going to do some side quests and have some story progress in between. I'm trying to slow things down because I've been doing a lot of story stuff. Okay, there is an area to reach. Where's the area? I didn't even see it. There it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm done. I'm going to restart. This was all a waste. You gotta be kidding me though.
I'm not gonna heal. Oh yeah, I am. Screw it. I think that will help, but I'm also going to give Rabbids Rosalina the Extra Sphere instead of the Reflect. I'm gonna give her Extra Sphere and I'm going to give her the Aqua Dash. And then I'm gonna give her the Aqua Nox because there's not really any point on it. Then I'm going to have, oh no, Bowser's fine for how he is right now. I'm actually gonna give him Aqua Quake instead. I'm gonna upgrade it as well. I'm gonna upgrade to the max. Minus 40% damage. And then I'm going to give Luigi. What does Athlete do again? I actually want to know. Increases all movability damage by 30%. Not really worth it. Just gonna give him Aquanox. I'm doing all this
so that everyone will be able to resist the splash.
Let's go.
Now I think I'm going to be able to do it. Wait a minute. I can actually do this right now because they don't resist splash, they resist shock. Rabbids Rosalina. And then Bowser, I'm going to go all the way over here, giving Rabbids Rosalina the opportunity to team jump all the way over here. And I'll shoot this guy from here. And then I'm going to do this. Bowser, I'm just going to go somewhere else gonna let team jump off of Luigi actually. Got them both down. Enemy's turn. I think we got him. I think we got the mission now. Yay! At least I'm thinking we did. That will knock him out. I'm gonna cheese it a little by giving myself the new movement. We would have been able to win without it, but I decided to cheese it. We didn't even need Exosphere that time. I just did a new strat and it worked. Coins over here as well.
Zoom, zoom.
Don't even know what Luigi's saying when he does that.
Oh, we need that for a quest. Defeat lone wolves. I love the lone wolves because of their effect being like. I just want to see where they are. There's 3 of them. So. Dang it. I should have given Bowser the quit ready, so I'm going to restart the battle. Restarting the battle just to give everyone their sparks back. I'm gonna give Bowser the Vamp Dash. Or the Vampestra. The Vampestra. And then I'm going to give... But Luigi's crit wasn't that great either, but I decided to just keep it because of the high ground. Keep it as is because of the high ground. I'm still keeping Extra Sphere for Rabbid Rosalina because I think she will need it a lot. I'm only wondering if there's anybody that would be weak against Vamp. I'm gonna dash this guy and then I'm going to go over here. But first I'm going to give Singling. Hey, jump! I'm just double checking on where the wolves were. What were they? They were weak against fire, I remembered. I'm gonna give this one the... I did have the wake up slap thing, right? I'm just gonna attack the other one just in case I don't. Alright, that's Splash Dash, go! And I guess I am going to attack this guy. Dang it, that did nothing. I need to snipe, so I'm going to give Luigi much needed confidence. There. Because then I'm able to snipe this guy. So I'm able to do all this. Say your goodbye! Oh, there's one more. Whoops. I said it too soon. Maybe not, because I'll just do this. And that will defeat them. That'll defeat the last one. Dang it, they're gonna attack the closest target. Except for that one. Steely Stare, because why not? The rest of them I'm just going to skip, see what happens. That guy goes first time, so I basically won.
Very nice. No matter what, this is edited because of all of the enemies that I'm battling. So now we just need to find one more Oozer and that completes that quest. Promising story progress. First I'm going to see what this guy says. Dark Mist tentacles are horrible. Will our flowers ever bloom again? Or will I be a cactus farmer? I think I meant to say farmer. I just read that A as an O, so I thought he was saying former. So where are we supposed to go main story wise? Oh, we're supposed to go all the way over there? That's a far away place. Jeez, I did not expect to go that far. Well, no, duh, this is gonna be a while. This guy just wanted me to defeat the Oozer, so I'm going to find the last Oozer while doing this main story. Also, there's this guy, and I need to go that way, so I have to find the nut. And I also need to find a way to go over there. Oh. Okay, so apparently these are like the temporary ones. Oh. Wait, how the heck do you do this? Because that one activates. That doesn't make sense at all. I don't know how this works. Apparently I can't do anything about that. How the heck do we do this? Oh, there's a ladder over here. Oh, there we go. Now we can activate the other one. And then we are able to go across that bridge. I'll climb up the ladder. But now we have to find the thing that's obviously right here. This is the main story, so they would make it easier. Please stop that! Now please stop it! Story time! Terraflora Central Station flag. So we managed to make it to the Central Station. This is obviously not spottable, so we aren't able to go here. Oh, story!
At long last.
Come, friends, we shall ride expressly to Mount Spout, as I am alarmingly behind schedule.
Sullivan, about the dark mist tentacle on the tracks.
Work too dirty for the likes of thee, sweet genie. Leave it to me and my train to lead the charge and run it through.
Don't worry.
Simply to lay the mind to rest. When your friend's desires... Well, that's weird. When your friends desire to sojourn to Mount Spout, they will be under my favor and protection. Take the train to Mount Spout. I am behindhand on my schedule.
Fear thee not.
The bumpy road ahead. Mine axle boxes can slide to allow for sprung suspension against mine horn block.
Yes, that's great, but can we focus on the dark mist tentacle on the tracks instead of your shock absorbers, please?
The superior power of steam is at your behest. Shall we set forth mightily for the glory of Terraflora? Sure. I'm honestly curious about what this will do. Wonder how this will work. They're having fun. Oh, there's the Wiggler. That's very interesting. And we just whooped on through. Betting we have to do something about that dark mist tentacle. Whoa. So we made it through. Oh. Hey, don't do that. One angry Wiggler. Destroy Darkmist eyes. Oh my goodness. This is very interesting. 12 turns before defeat, so it's timed. What the heck is this theme? This is actually better than the Bedrock theme that I've heard. This is cool. I'm gonna keep going in this order. And I do have Vamp, so I don't know why I haven't been using it. Good thing is, I'm able to do it here. NUI this one. I'm going to attack this eye. Rabbids Rosalina is gonna just attack this guy and NUI him so that he doesn't chain. Splash him as well so he goes out of bounds. Oh dang it, that splash dash. Dang it. Well, this is awful. Wait. No, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I do. I want to cheese this movement range at least so that I can dash this guy. And then I'm going to skip the turn. Skip to the enemy's turn. Persistent. Instead of giving Peach the watery one. I'm able to destroy all of these guys in one attack. That's what I'll do. And then I'm going to gather everyone around so that I can use the shield. Oh, I can't. I need Rabbids Rosalina to get down here. Rabbids Rosalina, I'm going to go over here. And then Peach is going to shield. Now I have to figure out who to dash. Is there another one of these guys? There is. Technically a purposeful thing. I am protected. I need... Gosh darn it. Well, this is very problematic. Screw it. I'm going to dash this guy to NUI him. And I'm going to hide behind here and just destroy this guy. Fortify. I don't want to fortify, I'm already protected. Then Bowser, I'm going to I think Zephyr Quake is the best play. I'm gonna summon first. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Zephyr Quake. And then I'm going to summon these guys. I'm expecting one of them to at least go to the wiry guy. Got him. Gonna hide over here. Rabbid Rosalina is not able to move, so I'm just going to let it be the enemy's turn. Man, it went farther up. That's not good. Pretty much trying to go as far as I can. How's that 0%? Vamp, no. Got a team jump here. Gonna attack these eyes. And then Rabid Rosalina, I'm going to go in this pipe. Maybe, maybe not. It was a long shot, so instead I'm going to do this. Dash this guy so that he gets wide. Who's able to move? Bowser is. Oh, Splash Dash. I keep forgetting it's Splash Dash. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. I'm just gonna skip. I was like, do I skip or do I use NUI? I'm just gonna skip. Please don't crit twice. Okay, good. That guy's not gonna do anything. Neither is that guy. And neither is this one. This is where I will use the NUI on the other ones. Now, Peach is going to be the decoy. There's that Dryad over there. My main hope is that I'm able to get to the other Dryads in time. NUI this Dryad. I have Rabid Rosalina go all the way over here. This is where the biggest hope comes in. I don't think I'm able to reach them though, that's the worst thing. my word. Somehow I thought I missed it. I shouldn't even have team jumped yet.
You might have.
Vamp.
So you're gonna have.
My no, I'm gonna heat.
We're just cleaning up the fruit and stuff.
Are you kidding me? That is not gonna end well. Bowser's definitely not surviving this. If he somehow does, that would surprise me, but there's no way he does. Which means I might need to restart again. This is really hard. It's really hard with the setup I have, but I want one of the team members to be a leader. Gosh darn it, there's the cup. There's the ooze. He's gone, isn't he? He's not gone? How the heck? I'm honestly surprised he's not gone. Yeah, it's not what I was expecting.
Slowish. How does the whole push as well?
NUI dash that guy. Oh, that's NUI. I didn't want that. I wanted to attack this guy. There we go.
Finally.
I could just attack this guy straight on, but I'm not going to. I NUI'd him so he won't be able to cuff Bowser. But what I will do, pretty much, for the Dark Messiahs,
No, character.
I'm doing it because of this.
No,
I don't know what to do. Just gonna do this. Wish I can knock out more than these two. I'm gonna heal as well. As my brother saw about one of my items. The item that I have now bought is the Super Mushroom Chest. Which is nuts about it existing. The enemies are far away, so I'm very confident I will be able to finish Wiggler off this time. But I've been having terrible luck. This is my third attempt on this fight. It's all because of the Oozer, because the Oozer's secondary effect cuffs characters so that they can't attack. This is like the second. This is like a third phase of Dark Messiahs. The first phase were 3, the second phase was 5, and now it's 8. What I want to do is destroy those Dark Messiahs over there. Well, I wanted Rabbid. I wanted Peach to be the leader, and Rabbid Rosalina has NUI. Yeah. Because if you get defeated, the train just gets derailed.
Brand new.
I don't want to team jump yet. Gotta protect. Gotta give everyone the barrier so that the enemy sight won't affect.
When you take that other one out, you sell it by the buy one.
I can still team jump, which is really good. But first I'm going to be the decoy. I can't. I can't be decoy. Now I am. I think I won finally. Is it possible? Gosh darn it. I should have tested it. But I can't test it now, so I'm just going to attack right here. Come on. There we go. Dash this guy first, then go splash. No, that's... Let's do it. Hopefully, I've managed to do this correctly. I haven't. I still need a team jump, but I haven't been able to. Gosh darn it, that oozer's gonna cuff. I'm not gonna use the reflector, so I'm just going to attack. And this is splash dash, so I won't be able to do that either. Yeah. Might as well just do something, even if it's very little. Bowser, I'm just going to summon these guys. This Wiggler fight was not at all what I expected because the Wiggler boss is so big. He was way bigger than I thought. But technically the train is going inside the Dark Mist Tentacle, and inside the Dark Mist Tentacle it made the Wiggler bigger than it originally was. I am going to skip, see what happens. I figured that was gonna happen. Bowser's not cuffed. That's the thing I was hoping for. I was hoping at least that Bowser wasn't gonna get cuffed. Perfect distraction. I think I've won after 3 tries. There's one left, my goodness. All we had to do was destroy the Dark Mist eyes. Purified Dark Mist Energy Crystal obtained! So close to a level up, yeah. Healing is all I can do. She cuffed Bowser, I know it. Did I say she? I didn't mean to say she. I think Bowser's gone. He got oozed. Yeah, he's gone. Ah, but Bowser's needed! I don't know. Yeah, we have to start up. I'm gonna do this with Peach. I'm seeing this cutscene again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was hard. And we got... Oh yeah, Sullivan is the conductor. I was like, who's Sullivan again? And then I was like, oh yeah, he's the conductor. What happened? The Wiggler stopped. He realized what happened. That was insane. Bit of lag, I get it. What happened, Rosalina?
Wretched fate.
Dearest Genie, honey sweet, for whom I die of love, 'tis fate's decree that our time together end here.
My
For whilst
steamy.
you journey to Mount Spout, I must remain here to nurse my beloved Steamy to good repair.
Right, well, thank you for...
Cruel
I thy cheers, Genie. Go. Go to Mount Spout before I forsake my oath to that mighty giant of a antiquated transport. What?
It's Spout, not Sprout.
Whatever. I say the right thing sometimes. Sometimes I say Sprout, sometimes I say Spout.
Can I do this later?
That's because we completed one of the main quests. Stay on track. 1 out of 2. Enter Mount Spout. Volcano. I don't know if that was drifting or not. Maybe it was like slight delay. So we are... How start it? Uncork the volcano. Enter Mount Spout. That's what we will do the next time we get here. And there's another spark. Sullivan's Despair. Huh, so there's more... There's more quest stuff for the sparks. There's also the secret zone. Betting there's only gonna be 2 sparks needed to be unlocked from here on out. The sluggish and the puckish. Interesting. Interesting, I can't speak. We've completed 2 quests. Also, there's a lot of quests here. Green coin challenge. Obstacles to victory. Defeat the dark mess puzzle, because first we do that and then we will do the catching challenge in here. Corps de battle. Close the curtain on Squashette. And the level is 25. Album cover. I don't know what that is though. I think that's just a dark mess puzzle as well. The riddle of the Engineers Guild. There's a bunch that we will have to do after this is over. But next time, we are going back to Palette Prime and doing the rest of Sweet Lopak's quest, which turned into Drew. I forgot his name's Dryad's quest. Because Dryad was that little girl from the trailer that I saw that I thought she was gonna end up being the warden, but she ended up being one of those side quest stuff that you had to deal with. So I think they're making the side quests longer because of how far I am in the game, which now I'm 55% done with the game. But my goodness, this was a long one because of the Wiggler fight. The Wiggler fight was awesome too. So, I'm very sure that the second main quest in this chapter, I call it a chapter, I know it's a world or a planet, whatever it is, I still will call it a planet. But next time, which for me, I'm not going to do a next time yet, like I'm not going to do the next part yet for me, I am going to do Sweet Little Peck's quest and some other side quests that I haven't done yet. But to count, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, I get it. But we haven't really rescued many sparks yet, but how many sparks we have rescued? 2, 4, 6. That's 6, 12, 18, 21. And my brother is seeing the new sparks that I have. Aquaquake was one of them. That was one of the new ones that I've unlocked, but I forgot how. Vampustra was from a side quest that I did for Sweet Little Peck. And I think that's it. This guy was from the Hide and Squeak. So I've got quite a few together. And I have Vampustra because of Critical Buddy. And yeah, their maximum levels are 5. So, yeah. Next time we're going back to the planet. We're not going to do the Agony quest yet. We're going to do that after we complete the planet. Which is just called Sullivan's Despair, but I call it the Agony of Sullivan. So, that's that. We are going to Pallet Prime. I'm at least going to go in the planet so that it will be clear that I am going to do those side quests. It shows that there's still a lot more of those to do. So I'm going to end up doing 2 more of those side quests. Do chapter 4 stuff, or I call them chapters. I call planets, but I still call them freaking chapters! And then I'm going to do side quests in the 3rd planet, and then I'm going to do the 4th planet side quests, and then go all the way to the 5th planet for Curiosity. But real quick, I'm going to save one more time. Because now I'm in Pallet Prime. Real quick, because I've already said this before, part 27 is going to be the final part for a little while for me doing Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope because of Pokemon Violet coming up. And in part 27, I'm hoping to battle that giant in the 3rd planet. And if I don't fight the giant in the 27th part, but fight it earlier, that would be very interesting. But because we fought the giant Wiggler that I'm counting as a boss, because my goodness, that was insane. We are battling 3 bosses in the 4th planet. The giant Wiggler, the Spark Hunter that we saw in the lore, and whatever the giant enemy is going to end up being. Which I'm betting the giant enemy is going to be... I'm pretty much thinking the giant enemy is going to end up being a... Well, it's not going to be that giant Wild Claw-like boss. I'm thinking it's going to be a giant Scrooge. That would be interesting if I'm right on that. Because that'll just be an interesting thing to see. And I'm still curious about what the 5th planet is going to end up being. Now that I know that Dryad is not a warden and it ends up that she was the... I think she was like the spirit of the trees or something. The guardian of the trees. Just like, you know, the Lorax. So, next time we are going to complete Sweet Little Peck's quest of the Dryad. But first, we are going to do in the next video 3 or 4 side quests. And those side quests are going to be, for one thing, we are not going to do the Spellbound Gateway yet, but we are going to do, not the Giant Surprise yet, but we are going to do Ghostly Walker Hunt, the Riddle of Pallet Prime, the Well Hidden, and then we're going to continue on looking for the seeds. And I'm thinking I might as well just look for the seeds before I do the well quests, and I'll be cutting until I find those seeds, which we need to find 3 of them. One of them we already saw, but that will be done next time. Bye guys. This was a long video for sure. I'll try to edit it down, but I'm thinking how long the video is gonna end up being is an hour. Battling the Wiggler boss, that's just insane that we managed to do it on the train. I sort of figured that it was gonna lead to battling the Wiggler, but I didn't expect that it was gonna be humongous. I thought the Wiggler boss was gonna be like the giant enemies, but it ended up being way bigger than I thought it was gonna end up being. And all we had to do was destroy the Dark Mist Eyes, but despite the fact that that was all we had to do, it was insanely tough because of the enemies.